Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna go through some of the system-specific things uh, for Foundry uh, when using Pathfinder Second Edition. When you first join, you'll see this, right? You'll have to select your character, hit save configuration. The calendar, you can minimize it if you want. You can also just close it. That's fine too. It's mainly gonna be for me tracking stuff, but it might be important for y'all later as well. We'll see. Uh, oops. Make this active. So, because the module has all the music already loaded in it, I'll probably be using that more than the YouTube player, but I might get bored or tired of it. So yeah, you can turn that down. You can go into configure settings. Again, you'll have to do that again if you had to change anything before. If you go in there, you can set up different colored dice and all that kind of stuff. The first thing you'll probably notice is that there's this over here, and it'll start locked. But if you unlock it, you can move it. If you move it to the bottom, it will cascade down, and at the top, it cascades. Or if it's at the bottom, it cascades up, right? You see. And this basically works as like a quicker way to access your character sheet, sort of like a hotbar thing. So you can see under strikes, and my cat is making noise, so we'll see how loud this is. Yeah, under strikes, this is where you would make your melee attacks, raise a shield, that kind of thing. Actions. I'll put some of the more. It'll have all your specific like class stuff on here, and your ancestry, but I can add the common ones on there if you find that helpful as well. And if you hover over any of them, it will bring up like it'll bring up the text for it. You can also click on it and it will send it to chat, I'm pretty sure. Did it? No, it didn't. Okay. Inventory. Here's all your feats. Right. If you have spells, they'll be here. Simba. Oh my god. Attributes, you'll see that this is for when you're rolling initiative. If you wanted to use a different skill other than perception, the default is that one. And then it also says your saves right here. And then if you go to the skills one, you'll see the ones that are in blue are the things that you're the best at in the party. So, intimidation. You click on it, it brings up the menu. If you have any modifiers, circumstance bonus, item bonus, etc., you can roll that. And then here's the effects, and these are the conditions that you can have. So you can see like frightened, petrified, all this, and yeah, it will tell you what it does as well. So let's start with something really simple here. I don't have to sneeze. Okay, so Randall here, he goes up to this goblin, he raises a shield. You see how it added the effect, right? You get the bonus to your AC. And then if you hold Alt and click on whatever you're trying to attack, see how the arrows show up? This is what I want everyone to do pretty much all of the time when it comes to like attacks and stuff, because it'll make things easier for me to calculate, because there's a bit of math in this game. So, and you'll see why in a second here. So he targets the goblin and swings with the longsword. And you see it says +7, +2, -3. We don't have to get into the rules, but the first attack will be this one, the second attack is this one, the third attack is this one, okay? If there's a bonus, you can put it in here, sure. Okay, that's a miss. Let's do it again. And it should be, you know, the lesser attack roll now. Okay, here we go. So you can see that it hit. And I can roll damage from here. Any bonus, right? You could put it in there. If you had like some sort of other type of damage to add to it, you can do that there. All right, so now that I've rolled damage, you, the player, cannot. If you try to deal the damage to the goblin, like by clicking this, it will deal it to yourself because do you understand? I have to do all this. But let's say that it was reversed and the goblin hit the orc. Okay. I have the shield raised, so I could click block and then hit damage. See, the shield absorbs 5 damage, 3 make it through to the orc, and the shield is damaged 3. So it deducted that. And from the shield as well. Or, yeah, it did. Now, the other thing I want to show you is let's give frightened. You can see on the effect raise the shield that it has 1 round remaining. So if you did this on your turn and then on your next turn, it will automatically lower the shield, okay? If it doesn't say, you know, X rounds remaining, it will not do that. But you can increase or decrease it by, so if you left click, it goes up. If you right click, it goes down. And if you click it again, it goes away, right? Voila. I don't think if there's anything else. I think that's it.